Imagine you're working hard day in and day out, balancing EMIs, your kids' school fees, groceries, and if you're lucky, you will save little on the other side. You dream of taking family vacation, maybe buying a new car, or maybe simply feeling safe about your financial future. But every time you look at your bank balance, it feels that the dream is very far. Does it sound similar? Today, we are breaking down the financial journey of Indian middle class, basically the real struggles, the hidden opportunities, and some powerful steps that you could take to break out this cycle. We'll go beyond basic budgeting and dive into why middle class always is squeezed and how you can overcome about it. Stay with me till the end because the way we handle our finances could change the future for us and for our families. So, who exactly is the middle class in India? We often picture middle class just as managing a job, a household, and children's education while aiming for a better future. So what does basically a middle class really mean? In India, a middle class family typically earns between 3 lakhs to 20 lakhs annually, depending on their location and family size. However, income alone does not define middle class. It is all about balancing the responsibilities, home loans, children's education, healthcare, retirement, and by hoping for a better and secured life. A recent survey by Pew Research highlighted that over 350 million Indians are classified as middle class, and they often carry a heavy load. They aren't poor, neither they are wealthy, because they all have the financial worries. It's like being squeezed from all the sides. Alright, let's talk about the unique financial struggles we face as an Indian middle class. The first and foremost thing is raising living cost, basically inflation. The cost of living in cities like Bangalore, Mumbai, Delhi has shot up. According to the report by Reserve Bank of India, while income levels in urban have increased by around 6% and the cost of housing, healthcare and education have risen over by 10%. This creates a financial squeeze where middle class families are consistently stretching their budget just to keep up. And it is just not about inflation. Indian middle class families face unique pressure like high education cost. Parents often prioritize their education above, kids' education basically above all. Sometimes even taking loans, few people take loans to send them to reputed schools and colleges. A recent survey found that 89% of Indian parents are willing to borrow money to ensure quality of education for their children. So, where does opportunity lie? Let's explore a few opportunities. One powerful tool that can help middle class is the power of investing, specifically mutual funds and the index funds. Now, I know you will be thinking investing isn't that risky, but here is the truth. Over time, regular investments in equity has consistently outperformed traditional saving accounts. Data from Association of Mutual Funds in India shows that SIP has been gaining popularity among the middle class because from the point of Corona, we have seen drastic increase in the investments, be it from equity perspective or mutual fund perspective. With even modest investment of 500 rupees, you could create a wealth over a period of time. According to experts like Nikhil Kamath and others, low-cost index funds are fantastic choice for beginners. They are well diversified and require very little management and often yield very good returns over a period of time. So, what is the right time to control your finances? The answer is the earlier the better. For young professionals in their 20s or early 30s, the time is on your side. Even modest investment can compound significantly over a period of time. For those who are in 40s and 50s, still you have time. It's not too late. The goal is to start investing with something today. Even if it is small amount, that is still okay. A study from Ministry of Finance highlighted that Indians who start investing in their 20s or early 30s are most likely to achieve financial security by the retirement, yeah, till they retire. For those who are closer to retirement, the key to have financial success is reduce the debt, build an emergency fund, and invest in safer and balanced funds. This brings us to a very, very critical point where we are lacking in India, that is financial literacy. According to a recent report by SEBI, only 27% Indians are financially literate. This means that majority lack basic finance knowledge and they don't know how to manage their money, how to invest, or very poor idea about the loans. Without financial literacy, people are at risk of falling into debt traps, buying costly financial products, or making poor investment decisions. For instance, people buy things on high interest by using credit cards or personal loans. Many Indian middle class turn these options without, they turn to these options without understanding the impact of interest rates and compounding debts. Educating yourself is easier than ever. There are free resources like SEBI's financial education platform, lot of YouTube channels, many content creators, many finance blogs that explain you the concept of budgeting, debt management, investments in simple language. Learning these basics can make a huge difference. Now, let's talk about how you can put all this into action. Here are basically 3 simple steps. Step 1, assess your finances. Know your income expenses. Know your income, know your expenses, debts, goals. Yep. Step 2, make a budget. It has to include all the essential and the cuts of unnecessary expenses. Step 3, begin investing consistently. Whether it's a monthly SIP or putting aside some small sum, but everything little counts. Well, first and foremost thing, what we have to do is whenever you get your salary or paycheck, first remove your investment. It meant that first pay yourself. Yep. And then majorly remember, we have to build our emergency fund. Ideally, with at least 6 months of your expenses. It can act as safety net or extra cushion for you in the time of need. The journey of Indian middle class is no small. It's not small feast, right? It's not a small feast. But the good news is that with bit of knowledge and consistent efforts and some smart choices, you can all build a secure financial future for you and your family. Thank you for tuning in. We are all in this journey together. Please share this video with anyone who might get benefited. We can make our dreams a reality. Until next time, take care, stay financially savvy. Bye. Good day.